I've had a crush on this man since I was young. Now I'm doing the most intimate things in the world with him. Yi Chen. Let's get married. I do plan to get married. So what do you mean? Doctor. That's it between us. You want to marry someone else? Sir, are you drunk? You have only known me for 3 days. Drunk. You continue to appear in front of me these days. What do you want? Or money? Either way. I thought it would take some effort to chase her. Can't he restrain each other? Only color, not heart. You want to take care of me. Dare to promise? Don't worry, I'll compensate you. If I don't want compensation, I just want you. It just bores me. Staying by his side for 3 years didn't make him fall in love with himself. Lisa. It's time to wake up from your dreams. Cough cough. Miss Lee, this is what Mr. Lee asked me to get to you. Bank cards and car keys. He also said that this apartment is for you. Let him try. 3 years is worth these things. Miss Lee, don't be too greedy. Go back and tell Lizen, all as he wished. Cut in 2. Honey, why are you drinking here alone? Ouch, I'm broken in love. Broken love is fighting hard, it seems to him. I'm just a thing that comes and goes. He wants to get married now. Just clean it up for me. You mean you? It is not appropriate to leave a good Mr. Lee. You ran away to be someone's little lover. Are you alright? Good boss, be quiet. I am not drinking with them. Oops, I took cephalosporin today. You see, I spit water. Here comes the kid above. He insisted that I find someone for him. Baby please. Jianghu emergency. Isn't it just that you are also broken in love? The second ancestor is here again. Really come brothers. Li Zan actually met him here. Yukiki called over. Come here. That's an amazing look. Azan is a good match for you. Lin Shen, why is he here? Wen Jing said you have no money. I really think you have backbone. I didn't expect to come here to accompany the wine. I have no money for anything. Li Sheng, you have to calm down. I can't let this man take control anymore. Because you give too little. Naja, we know each other. Do not know. Roll. Why do you want to do such a menial job? What does this have to do with Mr. Lee? Tell me how much it will cost so you don't disgust me. Disgusting you fight. You think I'm playing hard to get tonight. Disgusting, are you? Say a number. Then I want the Lee family. Did you give Miss Lee's location? Doctor, we agreed before. It's just a deal. Anda, I can't give it. Can't afford it either. Smart you. Should exit at the right opportunity. But you obviously promised to marry me. Mr. Lee and his wife suffered a plane crash. No bones left. Now, only 70-year-old Li Lao and Hao Changjin are left in the whole family. How should we live in the days to come? Don't look like so many people are leaving home for funerals. They all see leaving home as prey. I hope I can get through this when I leave home. Could it be that there is evidence? How can the police be true? You still look up to his grandma. I will handle Lin Shen's matter. When Hao Xiao, I will also marry. Just don't find Lin Shen again. I don't marry anyone. When Hao Xiao is not a relative of the Li family. Why is the little girl hiding here crying? That is when Hao Xiao is the nanny of the Li family. Are you sure Hao Xiao is Li Zi? Not much. I always feel weird. Hao Xiao never mentions leaving home. We have never had any cooperation with the Wei. I didn't marry her to leave home. Overseas? Why don't you speak? The Li family is stealing our business. Come? Did Hao Xiao never tell his grandfather? Things between this kid. Mrs. Law. Your family also confirmed that Miss Wen is a child of the Li family. And Miss Wen was right. Her mother is an illegitimate daughter. Then why is Li Tian suddenly standing with us? Is someone bullying you? Miss Li Zongwen changed her surname. I have been living in the Wen family. Could it be between her and her grandfather? Perhaps Mr. Li. I liked you when I was young. And promised to marry you when he grew up. These years, I've been waiting. When he actually appeared in front of me. In fact, Mr. Li likes Miss Li. Cry cry. I like him. If Mr. Li doesn't like it, how could he keep Miss Li by his side? Then let's make a pact. You came to me when you grew up. I will marry you and take care of you for the rest of your life. No time to stop here. Sorry, uncle. The child was not saved. The doctor said there are still 2 months left. I'm with you. Never expect another platform. But before you reach the end, clean up the things that have insulted me in the past. What are you doing here? I figured out one thing. There you go. Doctor. The person I like is you. Pardon me. In fact, I was in a state of confusion during this time. I clearly want to marry Wen Hao, but when I saw you with Su Qinglian, I'm just jealous. Jealousy. I don't know what it feels like, but I do now. The person I like is you. I finally heard this man say that he likes me. It's too late. Mr. Wei. There will be me in the future. This is the plan to give up Miss Wen. I'll make it clear to her. Mr. Wei, are you going to give me an explanation? Let bygones be bygones. We'll be together again for a lifetime. All right, Mr. Li. You're not worth it. You're trapped in love for the rest of your life. From now on, the daughter of the Li family who will be in our Wen family. Why don't you believe it? It turned out to be the daughter of your illegitimate daughter. What a day. Grandma, who is your grandma? If it wasn't for leaving home, I would have called to remind you. I'm still hiding it like a fool. You think it's useful to call him? Go away and leave the Wen family. After all, my grandmother grew up in our family. She has been eating and drinking for free in our Wen family for so many years. Isn't that enough? Then let's make a pact. Now the Lee family has dissolved their marriage with our Wen family. What's the use of keeping her here? Brother, don't worry. I will definitely let Lee Zan marry me. Just with your mouth. Let Lee Zan marry you. Overreach. Lee Zan still doesn't know that I'm a fake lychee. As long as I am willing to force him, he will definitely keep his promise. You came to me when you grew up. My name is Lee Zan. The little girl can call me Brother Zan. You cannot eat. Sleep with me at night. Wei Zhen. Are you shameless? You are my fiancé. Everything I do with you is natural. The identity of the fiancé. Or did you plan to fight for it yourself? I will marry you and take care of you for the rest of your life. Mr. Lee. You met him at an offshore financial unit. No wonder he looked so familiar just now. How did he know Miss Lee? Check him out. Miss Now. Me and Wen Lee. There's been a commercial battle. And Sister Wen. What's your name? Exposed Wen Haoxia's identity. How is the situation with Grandma Lisa? She has been bailed home by Lisa. That's so great. You did something for me? Please tell me. Hang Lizing killed No. Hello, is the recording real? Why did you kill? Damn Miss Lee. My name is Lee Zan. Nonsense. The recording said it was going to be tortured to death. Like she is what you said. Gungan is a breed. What are you running around for? Jane, why do you still care about him? Grandma Lee, it was you who ruined the Lee family. If you hadn't done so much. The Lee family will not become like this. The little girl can call me Brother Zan, even if I am humble. I can't point to it yet. Do you have someone you like for the rest of your life? I want revenge on you. Or is my wife nice to me? I'll give you whatever you want. But on the premise of not touching the interests of the Lee family, Grandpa Lee should find a way. Madam Lee made an appointment with Miss Wen. How to entertain this banquet? I know you are nice to me. I'll stop in moderation. Never mind. I can't stop it either. A daughter. Doing what? What did Grandpa teach you to do? Let go, I'm not loose. Are you being coquettish? See you tomorrow night. Before was before. And now the whole city is up about your grandmother. This is not good for the Lin family. You just want to take a breath. What else do you want from me? Therefore, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? I'm afraid it's fake that I like you. Afraid that I will abandon you again. Say the number and I'll ask Ruin Jin to call you. Afraid that I want to marry you. Fear of hurting, so I hope I will try my best to you as before. You are really an ES. Give birth. I will love you well. The love I once longed for, it's in front of me now. So, when are you going to marry me? Come to think of it, next your parents were tragically killed back then. Why are you at Lee's house? The future Miss Lee is not in the Lee family. Where else could it be? I want to agree with you. Who cares? She's at Lee's house. It's you. You have nothing to do with Liaison anymore. Why are you staying here like a mangy dog? You left home and moved overseas. Like all of us. So far, you were the one who said you wanted to marry me. Count me out. And here. Without saying a word. It's not the end yet. It's not certain who will win. They don't know who I am. You. Where did your confidence come from? There was no news again. Lychee, do you think my status is low? I don't deserve to argue with you. I'll tell you what. Talent is something you love, you have to get it. Hey, Wen Hao Xiao, there is a waterfall behind me. My wealth can stop anything you want. I'm still willing to hide my identity and play with you. Just trying to use the identity your grandma taught to find you. You don't dare to expose my identity. Are you afraid that she will defect? Humph. So self-righteous. The stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. Kill me and let you go. You deserve it. I heard he has been 7 months. A 7-month-old can still live. After my mother passed away. Doctor, what are you doing? Trash didn't see me hitting you. What attitude? Just like you are also worthy of joining our Lee family. I have now entered the door of the Lee family. No day. Grandma Lee, you can't watch it now. Who dares to bully me now? I dare to bully you in the future. This kind of woman is not worthy to be your granddaughter-in-law. Grandpa runs the company alone. Everyone has it in their heart. Madam, how about tea? Since you want to be my granddaughter-in-law, then you serve. You said holding the tea respectfully. I made you kneel. Old lady, are you afraid you forgot one thing? You are the one who wants to kill me. Why would I do that to someone who wants to kill me? Too busy to take care of me. Girls dare to hide from me when they get married. Grandpa, don't be angry. Just a marriage. Don't bother you. I can't believe I saw this wedding so clearly. Just get married. The greatest wish in my life is to see you get married and have children. I must attend your wedding. Grandpa is obedient. Grandpa welcomes you to our wedding. Later, I was taken back to the Wen family. You are that by my grandfather from the Lee family. Yes, Grandpa. I am the fierce battle of the Lee family. I hung up beforehand. Why don't you let Grandpa come to the wedding? Everyone says I am. Climb high branches to marry you. They talk about it in private. I don't want Grandpa to hear. Never mind, just take his last name. None of this would have happened with me. I will definitely not let you and your family. A little wronged. Speak. Dust. I want to get married as soon as possible. In such a hurry. Then I will ASAP. Grandpa. Why are you frowning? Now. Now the Lee family is in the offensive stage against our Wen family. The Lee family is so powerful. Know how rich the Lee family is. Our Wen family is also a big family. The Lin family is less than a 20th. Then why did the Lin family attack our Wen family? The little lady knows what Li Sheng is to you. If so. I heard that Brother Zan has a girlfriend. The Li family will never let our Wen family go. Now the Wen family wants to live. Only hold on to the Li family. Now who doesn't know that the Li family is going to marry Li Sheng? Li Sheng is the daughter of the Li family. He's going to marry. You're still not sure? Li Sheng said he would not reveal his identity. He's going to defeat them as they despise him. There are countless women like this out there one day. So now we have the advantage. What's the advantage? Don't worry. I will definitely let Li Jiang marry me. There is a voice behind the blue sky. Harmony confrontation. Sick. Maybe the injury is not good yet. Have a good rest. Going to try on a wedding dress today. You are the only one who brings home Li Zan. He is very gentle. Why are you staring at me like that? You are suddenly so nice to me. I'm a little uncomfortable. Well, you have to get used to it soon. Will you always be nice to me? Don't worry, I will treat you well. This wedding dress is the designer's own creation. It is also a unique customized model. Just shipped back from Italy. Yes, Miss Shaw. I should have been at your house 3 years ago. Wow, you look beautiful. Long to come. Could you please take a picture for me? Okay, okay. Okay. Remember to help me look better. Use black as the base. Letters are used as posthumous photos. Those women are no match for you. Don't tell Mr. Lee. I like it. I just used half of it. Why did you bring me here? I went to high school here. I'm also here. Really? It's fate. I should have been in college by the time you were in high school. After all, there is a gap of 4 or 5 years between us. At that time, the junior high school fellowship. I didn't expect my blind date to be away from home. Invited to a high school game. From that time on. I know you. You knew me a long time ago. Since then. I fell in love with that girl. Collect everything about him. I thought this crush was over. At Mom and Dad's funeral, the boy suddenly appeared. After you moved overseas. said to marry me. When I loved him the most and was the loneliest. Appear like a beam of light. Warm, yeah. Once upon a time, I liked a girl. She's in junior high. Looks small. She's pretty. But I'm just obsessed with him. I thought. He's a little soldier. Then why don't you go to the memories of your youth? I discovered everything in the world. Are you really going to marry the boy in your heart? Ouch. Look at your recently moisturized red face. Very happy. His recent performance. It does make me feel. We were lonely from home, right? Isn't that nice? Let's talk about it. He's not at fault either, except for the days when I left you in between. You haven't done anything that really hurts you. Keep doing it. The one who wants to hurt is Miss Wen's cousin. And Le Jiang's grandmother. The wedding is over. Shodong's family should also declare bankruptcy. Miss Ray is really a joker. Before you killed the child, it's just that they still. It doesn't matter. It's a matter of time. So you married Li Zan. Just to piss them off. It might have been before, but now. It would be nice to have him by my side in my final days. Auspicious time to arrive. Yeah, if one day I can't get along in Pingchen. Welcome the bride. The bride is so beautiful. Yes, although natural beauty. Why didn't I see the bride today? Can my family? The groom's next move. It shows that you love the bride very much. Now we move on to the next item. Please bring the groom's grandparents to the stage. Wait a minute. I'll go home and inherit the family business. What are you doing? Wedding robbery. Miss Wen, please pay attention. This is not the ground you spill. Yu Xia, you once said you wanted to marry me. You said that no matter what happens, won't leave me. You said you were going to take care of me for the rest of my life. I'll ask Ruin Jing to take you back. No. Miss Lei. I'm not going back. I support Ruin Jing. What is your occasion today? You think the granddaughter you are looking for is a clean embryo. Today I'm going to show you how dirty she is. Everyone is looking there. Hurry up, hurry up. Turn off the projector. Mrs. Li is in a coma. Is this violated? I've always been curious about a question. Even if she is wrong, such a woman can no longer marry into the Li family. Sure enough, the truth doesn't matter. These photos are not their turn. Lin Shan, I just look at you now. Does he still want to fight? Say one more word. I'll kill you. Who are you? How dare you talk to me like that? Well, why do you have to go back to the same city? I am your Aunt Hao Kiki. Isn't Hao Kiki the proprietress of Jinzu Bar? Sure enough. What kind of woman has what kind of friend? Hey! Say one more word. I'll tear your mouth apart. What the hell? Grandma, where did you get this? Where did you get this? And stay for 3 years. I'm afraid your grandma knows better than anyone. You did it. Don't bite like a mad dog. Li Shan, do you choose me or Lisa? Roll. You want such a woman. Li Shan still wants him. I have to piss him off. Fight hard. Do you want me to die? Because of the obsession of youth. Wake up. Don't be impulsive. You obviously promised to marry me. Why did you get divorced and regret it? Then I will die. Guo Haoxiao. You promised to marry me when you were young. Guo Haoxiao. Most regrettable. I like it. I just used half of it. It's stuck again. He promised to marry me. Oops, mama. I'm going to die right here. I'll tell you what. Standing at attention, you let me down first. It's you who didn't keep your promise. Marry me home. I will die here today. You are the murderer. Stand at attention. So New Year is here. Do you have to treat yourself like this? Summer. Why do you keep wearing slippers? Summer. I still have time. I will accompany you more. A lamp. You won't marry me today, will you? Sorry, Hanair. Could he also be for the goal of building Greentown? I can't ignore his life and death. Yizan, you are really not a thing. A woman pinched. Let you hurt another woman. Ultimately, your heart still asks Haoxiao. It doesn't matter. Listen. Anyway, you missed your appointment when you were young. So what if we miss the appointment again? Isn't that Su Xinyuan and Miss Li? Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Did I promise anything when I was young? And you? I have always respected you. But what about you? Insult me again and again. Even tried to kill me. You are talking nonsense. You can stop talking now. If you say a word, I will take 1/10 of the Li family. Stand at attention. You say 10 sentences. I'll destroy the whole Li family. What are you? Yeah, where did he get the confidence? It's just a mouth. Be strong. Do you know who he is? Could it be that he is a billionaire? You have destroyed 2/10 of it. It's all like this. Stand at attention. Shen Bai, shut up. You are confused. He's someone you can't afford to offend. How is that possible? I really don't have Bayan Zikin in my house. Just tell me what he is. But my family has 100 billion. Didn't you always look down on me before? What are you doing? Let me go. Or you guess. That's a good point. Whose daughter is it? Fake. He doesn't look like a rich daughter. Yunyan things. He looks more imposing than you and your cousin. Lord Shan, why do you speak for him? I can't stand you. It's hard for you to stand at attention here. I don't believe it. Mr. Lee. Who is Mr. Lee here? Miss Wen's grandfather. Mr. Lee. Dawn. This kid, your grandfather is here. What are you panicking about? It just so happens
Don't be
that he
afraid
can call
if
the
you
shots
don't
for
know.
you. I don't know. Some people. I thought a stranger came to scare you. Same. Let me tell you a secret. What secret? Wen Haoxiao, she is not the daughter of the Li family. Who are you? Why are you so scared? What are you doing? Old man, who am I? If Li Shen knew, he wouldn't marry me. Does it matter? You've made things impossible, Mr. Lee. It will make a wheelchair. It's Chen Tong. It doesn't matter, Li Jiajia. Anyway, when I was young. You've already missed the appointment. So what if we miss the appointment again? Well, it wouldn't be the first time. It's too much. Mr. Yi. Your granddaughter is here. My granddaughter? Your granddaughter Wen Haoxiao. Why are you covered in blood? Grandpa, I was so angry that I accidentally coughed just now. It doesn't matter. Grandpa will take you out of here later. You are his grandfather. Mr. Lee, Miss Lee is mine. It turns out that Li Shen is the daughter of the Li family. Turns out that he really has a home and several rooms. That's not going to happen. Sorry. Char. Sister Lee, listen to me explain to you. Someone told me. What just happened? Please be polite to her. Grandpa Lee. There is a video just recorded. Your last name is Wen. Yes. How about you, Mr. Lee? I am the Song family. Song Yu is Mo Fan from the Mo family. How about you? Brother Bin. She's my wife. What is her maiden name? Friend. But the head of Chen Jianjin in Sidiye, in Lijiang. Wen Jiang Song Jiang Mujia. And the Chen family. 1 month later. I don't want to see them continue to be active in business. We didn't bully your Fang family. Yeah, from start to finish. Neither of us touched him. What friend? Hey, who made you keep talking cheap just now? Brother Yun. This matter today. I really blame my grandson for not doing enough. But I have always been towards Seer. Sheer wants Miss Lee's position and her. Let me hide her identity. I promise unconditionally. I saw the results. The result is that you hurt him. So close, Mr. Lee. You are going too far. Deal with 5 guns eaten by Home Diga in one go. It's just bad for IQ. Is this something you need to worry about? My baby was bullied to such an extent by you. You have no right to target him now. Miss Shi. She's in labor pains. Mr. Lee is so excited. Say it quickly. The eldest lady has advanced stomach cancer. What? My nephew had cancer at a young age. Also said late. How is this possible? It was the eldest lady who gave up the treatment herself. The eldest lady was pregnant a while ago. The doctor said she gave up treatment to save the baby. Does it have anything to do with Miss Lee? But now in the end the child is not saved. But there is one place that I find very strange. 3rd floor. The doctor who rescued the eldest lady that day. It's all gone now. There's something wrong with this. Check. And check the price for me. Hey, miss. What's the matter? It's a.m. It doesn't matter. Slow down. What's the situation now? As you ordered earlier, Chen Pei and Wen Haoxiao have been locked up in the police station. And it has also entered the investigation stage. They were sentenced sooner or later. He knew about my illness. Chairperson? Rest in the next room. I cried sadly several times in the middle. I have to answer the phone. You go to rest too. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid it's fake that I like you. Afraid that I will abandon you again. Afraid that I won't marry you and afraid of hurting you. So I hope I'm as cold to you as I used to be. So there's no expectation. Obviously I have no expectations for you. But you forced me to yearn for you. Give me one last blow. Hello. Miss. The Li family hired a team of lawyers to defend Chen Pei. What about Wen Haoxiao? Hey. The Wen family went bankrupt. No one cares about him now. Hey, miss. That seems to be a fierce car. Leave him alone. Mrs. Li is still at the police station. Have you met this year? The company's business also needs you to handle it. It's not a way for you to keep following Miss Li like this. Miss Li deleted me 6 months ago. This month, I will stay in Tongkang to deal with them. Haha, baby. Be good. Take your medicine on time. Do you hear me? I'll take you back to Paris when I avenge you. I am warning you. Ha ha ha. Good grandpa. Why don't you recognize Kiki as your goddaughter so someone can take care of you in the future? Nonsense. You are the only granddaughter I have ever had. Kiki is still very worried about grandpa. Take out. How is it you? It's okay, let's talk. This year is my favorite grandson-in-law. My bodyguard is next door. Do you need them to ask you to leave? Sense, I need to talk to you. Nothing to talk about. Wrong person. What do you mean? I took Wen Haoxiao for you. Do you remember? I said I liked a girl in junior high. I always thought it was Wen Haoxiao. If you take him down. I took her for you. So I haven't been able to be cruel to her. Who was there on the wedding day? There's no way to watch him die. So you treated him as me from start to finish. I have always liked you. Secret love for you. It was you at your parents' funeral. I told you that I will make your promise when I grow up. You just feel sorry for me, Li Jianjin. I've been looking for you all these years. But there is no news from you. Until half a year ago, when Hao Zhang suddenly said he was you. And said the promises I made to you. So you thought he was you? Yes. The girl I liked when I was young. Always hidden in my heart. I have something to do now. I've always wanted to meet her. But somehow I've been hurting her. If it weren't for the nurse grandma. How can I hurt you? Let go of me. Don't tell you. Sorry. Why did you feel sad that day? Can't figure it out, angry. Sorry. Check it out later. Did the doctor say anything about your medical condition? In what capacity are you here? I'm worried about you. I'm just dead. It has nothing to do with you. You can go out now. Li Sheng. If you don't go, I asked the bodyguard to ask you out. It's okay, just be happy. Look at you again. Miss Ren wants to see you. The little sister said it has something to do with your child. What kid? Brother Dongzhan said that the doctor was pregnant with your child before. Where is the child? Didn't you have a miscarriage? Sister Zhaojiao said she wanted to know the whereabouts of the child. You dream. He can't be pregnant, can he? Regardless of whether what you say is true or false. I don't want to have anything to do with your Wen family either. You will check the child's affairs yourself. Who am I? Fen Yang. Did you say? If you entangle again, I won't stalk you anymore. Responsible for the consequences. Then what are you looking for me for? This is the woman Wen Hao saved my cousin to marry. Otherwise, I'll take care of the baby for you. Mr. Wang just got out of danger. The child's condition is not so good. Fortunately, the caesarean section saved her life in time. But premature. Have to be careful. Child thing. Hide it from him for me. Give me your address. Miss Han, I have inquired privately. Didn't you say you always loved me? How did you find out about this? The little lady and I went to the hospital that day. I want to know if you and your child are dead or not. I happened to meet you talking to the doctor about this. You clearly love the doctor in your heart. Why did you take his child away? Yes. That woman is a bar. I seem to have always loved him. I also wanted to be with him at first. Unfortunately, he only has Li Chen in his heart. His body is already like that. He still wants to give birth to Li Chen. But he won't live long either. After he's gone, I put the child underground. What do you mean you won't live long? He didn't have terminal cancer. Pull brothers on. How come? You want to be the father of the child. Take over and leave home. There's only the old thing Dawn left behind. Too old to care. Close to home and children are too young. I didn't expect you to be so ambitious. You want to occupy someone else's family. I asked my neighbors 7 months just for the money. 7 months ago. You and Miss Li are still together. I suspected at that time that she was pregnant with Sushini's child. She never explained anything. Was she disappointed in me then? Mr. Li is not sure if the child is still alive. The attending doctors and nurses who operated on Miss Li. It's all under the job name. The child is still alive. That's the kind of guy who robs you of a man. If not alive, doctors and nurses wouldn't be burned. Just because you are still alive. That's why they hide them. Contact Tsukiki immediately. Mr. Li, do you doubt Su's 7-year period? He is the only one by Dr. Li's side. If nothing else. The sale will arrive tomorrow night. Oh, thank you kindly. Bitch crazy. Miss Hao and I will definitely keep this secret. What about Su Ziliang? Over there. Li Zan knows that children are very tight. Contact Su Qingyan. It means that Li Zan has already guessed that he did it. Miss Shen is not safe yet. We couldn't let them meet before. What's the matter with you? I want to hold it for you. Crazy. I accidentally fell to the ground. Who the hell let you mess with my stuff? Can't turn it on. Mr. Li has not yet received a company investigation. 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 First, I haven't been with Li Zan for 3 years. The second is to forget you. Third, you just hit someone for no reason. Already involved me. Can't take any anger with this person. Right, Miss Li? How dare he hit me? Li Zan himself. Say he's in the past tense with you. And you are just his plaything. Please don't pester him in the future. Give it back to me, Miss Li. Sorry, the first point just now was not very rigorous. Every time I have a room with Li Zan, it's all his money. You still have what you want. Why would he care? It's all so cheap. Even if you don't want to. Li Zan, do you know what you are doing now? Li Zan, do you know what you are doing now? This time you are pestering me. Giving me hope. What? You want to change your mind and marry me? Must marry her. She's just an excuse. You have been with me for the past 3 years. He never said he would marry Li Zan. You let me go. So is it a bit more slutty now? What? Are you jealous? No one is allowed to provoke. Su Qingyan. Why are you a person who wants to get married? I warn you. If you dare to go on, I'll call the police. Reject. What is our relationship? Why do you want to do it? I'll let you do it, you will. Here's 20 million. Enough for the rest of your life. Is this compensation for me? It's a pity that you don't have me. Doctor, A little late. Do I still have treatment? You must be treated immediately, and you have to terminate the pregnancy. I'm pregnant. You are already 3 months pregnant. Treating stomach cancer requires taking a lot of hormone drugs. If pregnancy can cause fetal abnormalities, without treatment, your life is not guaranteed. What are the chances of treatment? Because it's late. Treatment is just. It's just to extend the time, right? Doctor, I gave up treatment. Anyway, I must save my child. What price to pay? I would like to. Since they have been separated. Don't get entangled anymore. Grandma Li, this is the person Brother Zan raised outside. Yang Yang, don't mention this. Grandma Li is not feeling well now. Don't bother with this bad thing. Grandma Li, let's go first. Go to the store first. And so forth. I know you. Sorry. No one has been visiting you. What a surprise to see you. I heard from Ruin Jing that you have been following me. Young grandma. Madam Yu. For the sake of being an elder, please also accept. Down. I am Hao Xiao. I'm not an escort. With a pestering dog. You're welcome. What? Madam you, I see you are crooked. What did you do last time? What? Just because you have no family obligations. Lack of decent work. The lowly can't be lowly anymore. Not only have a high degree, and also a famous pianist in the same city. You are an escort. What can you do? I'm a famous pianist in Europe. And I'm good at the piano. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Grandma Lee, she is an escort, but she dares to say anything. What am I? Grandma Lee, let's go. After all, he has been with Brothers On. If you let Brothers On know, we bully him here, he'll be mad. Wen Hao Xiao, you are really a classic green tea flower. Shut up. What right do you have to mock Madam Lee's mouth is really powerful. Since you are not, then you are still sick to see a doctor, who sees with such self-righteous eyes, clearly low status. To seduce others. Isn't it seducing my wife? The old lady is so angry. Could it be that my husband cheated? Humph. I'm not what you want to see. Newspaper. Veterans are. Put down the sword for me. Yes. Bitch humph. Bah, I don't think it's a thing. Grandma Lee, let's go quickly. Brothers On is coming soon. Beat it up and throw it out. Yes. Let go. Mr. Lee. The old lady and Miss Lin just met in the hospital. What happened to them? Situation comparison. Said that Miss Lin was seriously also ill. Said that we should take pictures of her. This woman is so beautiful. So what do we want? Don't worry. And then? Give me ghosts too. It won't happen. Must have been nothing. The man saw me for the first time. Won't do that to me, but what happened? Grandpa. Auntie, didn't you say to contact me later? I'm busy. What's wrong with the sound after work? Crying. No, Grandpa. Just miss you so much. You miss me, you old man. Uh-huh. If you get tired of wandering outside, go back to Paris to find Grandpa. I still have something to do first. Just hang up. Never go home again. Ah, the only thing I can do now is to give birth to this child safely. I want to know. Is the woman who just called Lin Sheng pregnant? Sorry, we can't disclose. There's 300,000 inside. Think it through. She's 3 months pregnant. Never let him give birth to a child who fights hard. Hey. Why didn't I see that beautiful woman is the killer? It's always by your side. What is it called? Yes, surname Lee. You mean Li Shen? Ah. He quit. Go home and inherit the family business. It seems that I heard from my family. Introduce a good marriage partner to you. If he inherits the family business, we'll still come here to do this job. What's wrong with doing this? Don't steal or rob. Manager,
What's in your
way? What's your attitude? Shang Xiao, sorry. I was excited. But let's be honest. We Li Shen are really ready to get married. A dog can have feelings for 3 months. Shenner has been by your side for 3 years. I can't believe you are indifferent. Make your eyes die. Sister Wan, check Dr. Li's whereabouts. Why haven't you found Lin Sheng's whereabouts yet? I'm investigating. I didn't expect him to hide so deep. But what are you so afraid of doing, little lady? Isn't he just a bar escort? Don't worry, Grandpa said it. As long as you can marry into the imperial at all costs. Child. Hey. Mom will see you in a few months. We are a property owner. Anybody home? What's up? Can the fire property investigation open the door? Who are you? What are you doing? Throwing money at people. Solve disasters for others. Why are you talking so much nonsense with him? Hey! What did you just give me to drink? Someone forbids you to give birth to the child in your belly. No, I beg you. I beg you to let him go. Late. In 2 hours, he'll be a pool of blood. This medicine is very powerful. You better hope you're still alive. Miss Li. Private message. I will give you money. You are broken today. Is it Hao Li's friend? Do you know Hao Li's husband? If you know, you let him spend more time with Hao Li. It's hard for a pregnant woman to sit there. What do you mean? Hao Li is pregnant. Hello. Doctor, I really underestimate you. Doctor. Don't let me see you again from now on, Li Jia. Please help me. No way. Now. I'm sorry Honger didn't make it. Who is it? Master. Doctor. Help, help. Master. You get drunk with me every day. You don't want to die. The doctor said. Elder sister. I just want to avenge my children now. And a beating. Throw it out. There are also people like Li Zan's grandmother. I'll deal with them one by one. Yo! Miss Lei. This is the family splurging again. Back to work again. Yes, Mr. Hang. Why don't I have a drink with you tonight? You've been away for a long time. Who can't drink a woman in a bar? Yeah, I can still be an underground lover for money. Mr. Li. What are you so mad about? You seem to have no love for me. I'm afraid your fiancé, Brother Zhang, will be unhappy, right? I'm the one brought by Mr. Shang. I didn't spend all your money. Miss Lee said never to let me see you again. If you don't like it, you can go. As for practicing yourself, do you work here? Make money. Is it not enough for me to give you money? Be careless. Willing. I don't spend his money. Billa billa. I had a miscarriage. How dare you mention the 7-year wine of Baizu in front of me? Are you courting death? You just drank so much wine. Are you concerned about me? Billa billa, you still care so much about me. Show that you still love me. Don't talk nonsense. Brother Zhang, you are slow to marry me. Is it because of him? Little, there's something I told you. Grandma is not named Wen. Grandpa's surname is Wen. Don't mention Hao Xiao. Here it is. My mom? She is the illegitimate daughter of the Wen family. It's a secret. Grandpa is. Just went to the wrong house. Just came to find you. Little grandpa made mistakes when he was young. You had an affair to get your mother. My wife has been messing with me all these years about this. At this time, I'll take you to Wen's house again. Only chickens and dogs are restless. Grandpa, I used to live in the Lee family. Now the Lee family has moved overseas. You just tell Grandma. I just quit. No one will find out. As long as my grandfather is willing to help me. I am the eldest lady of the Lee family, okay? Does your young lady really know how to make a name for herself? Why do you want to return to China after leaving your job? What am I supposed to do? To disappear from my world? Leave? No one knows my name. Who are you? No one knows my previous name. Who are you? I remember now. You're a thief. Songshi. Aren't you the daughter of my nanny aunt? When did you change your name to Wen Xiao? She also became the eldest lady of the Wen family. Humph. Why not? Growing up stealing my clothes. He also wrote love letters to others in my name. Kill me. Humph, how could I possibly let you give birth to Li Zanlan? Damn you, let me go. Hey. Hao Xiao, what are you doing? I'm not pestering Li Zan now. Stand at attention. I thought about what you did. I didn't see you pushing Lizan with my own eyes. She didn't mean to do it. Doctor, you shut up. Stand at attention. Does it hurt? Do you have to fall by yourself? You know I fell by myself. You are so afraid of pain. A person spent a lot of money on a play. How could I let you down? Since Billa helped me, he also helped you think of him. He wants to. I feel like we'll sooner or later. Mr. Lee is worthy of his VIP like this. Doctor. You have less ink. Isn't Mr. Lee also exploring your body now? I am a normal person. It's not impotent. Don't go to places like bars after being obedient. Who made you worthless? Then under what name do you support me? What do you want to say? I want the identity of Miss Lee. Otherwise, no talking. Miss Lee's position. I have to decide whether you give it or not. Don't push your luck. Push an inch. Wow, isn't it all from you? After all, doesn't Lily miss me too? Narcissistic. Shame on your wife. Absolutely impossible. That being the case. Then leave it alone. Dr. BBS turned off the alarm again. You can try it. Grandma. I am not feeling well. Come back quickly. This bitch is a ghost. Thank you, Grandma Lee. Call Brothers on away from her. Tomorrow night is the company's 30th anniversary celebration. Daughter-in-law. Thank you, Grandma Lee. Hey me, I just don't want one Xiao to get her wish. And the old lady in Lijiang. Isn't it annoying? Then I'm going to get married one by one. I am not afraid of the cold, there. Hey. How can I get Lixia to go with you? Lixia is not the only teacher. Yo, who am I? So big. Miss Lee. What is your relationship with Mr. Su? Miss Wen. You are really a dog. Nosy. Miss Lee, be careful what you say. Doctor. What are you doing? Mr. Lee. Can't you see? Doctor, don't he make trouble? No trouble today. Li Zan was actually in front of outsiders. Pamper Li Sheng likes this. Mr. Lee, don't talk to me in this tone. Otherwise my fiancé will be unhappy. Which daughter is it? What daughter? Jinzu's drinking girl. The escort girl is a huge family. What happened to the escort girl? You are honest. Gentle. Congratulations. From then on, our Su family and there will be no formal connection. I hope you will warm up when you go home today. More than 10 years. You actually ruined the cooperation of the Windsor family for a woman. At least. Mr. Su, don't be fooled by this woman. The young master is looking for you. Sir? Are you really going to be Suzinian's fiancé? I was angry on purpose. Who made him care so much? The most annoying thing is your temper. Everything must be yours. He cares about you so much. Why didn't I marry you? How do you know he won't marry me? Grandma Yi said, my marriage to Li Zan will be announced today. If you can marry Li Zan, I'll give you away from home. Don't gamble away from home. You are in a hurry. What are you doing here? Of course I'm here for a cocktail party. By the way, your wine is not bad. What do I drink? Are you concerned about me? Doctor. Don't be ignorant. By the way, why are you so conflicted? You don't like me, care about me. What about you? You said you wanted to be misled and entangled with Sue Kinglian. You don't like me being with Sue Kinglian, but as long as you dare to marry me, I'll turn around and leave. Love me and you will be pregnant with Sue Kinglian's seed. Sue Kinglian. You really misunderstood. But I don't need to explain. Of course I love you. And me from now on. Won't follow you anymore? Who told you to entertain VIPs? Who? I am Lychee. My grandfather is a pear. Hello everyone, hard work. Who allowed you? Miss Yi. She is Mr. Sue's fiancée. Is she worthy? Which President Sue? Granny Yi Sue family. Non-Sue Kinglian. The big family of the Sue family. How can you accept an escort? Humph, all the women in the world are dead. King Niang. Grandma Lee, this woman is clever. Play all the men around. Shameless thing, get out. You are not welcome in the Lee family. This is the hospitality of your Lee family. Kick out. Grandpa said it was his birthday at 7 o'clock today. Old lady. I'm afraid I can't sing without to beg me later. Please, who do you think you are? Nothing is a thing. Madam Lee. Please congratulate my fiancé. Sue Chunkian, what is the identity of this escort be your fiancé? In my heart. Having a child is nobler than anyone else. I don't know what medicine this fox spirit gave you. Madam Lee is going to take care of the Sue family. It's annoying to hear you talking. Look, this is Mrs. Lee's. Let her go on like this. According to Grandma's personality, will kill. Enough, Li Sheng. Stop stabbing people. It was your grandmother who insulted me first. It's a joke. Continue tonight. Wait, Miss Lee. What exactly do you want to do? Can't you see that no one in the Lee family likes you? Humph. Do you want to wreak havoc today? You look down on me, don't you? You've never made me look down on you. If so, you are interested in taking care of this bitch. Madam Lee did not dare say what to bet. In this way, I will not be Susan's fiancé. If I succeed. Just call me granddaughter-in-law. And apologize to me. I was blind before. You are the one I am most satisfied with. What do you mean? Wishful thinking. This woman really dares to say it. Madam Lee hates her so much. As long as Madam Lee is here to block her. Impossible in this life. Yes. Like this, Ruyo will also make his own business. Doctor. You still can't tell the difference between the current situation. Are you crazy? Stupid. Miss Lee, you seem to be sorry for Mr. Sue. I unconditionally support no matter how much this decision may seem. Shut up, this bet doesn't count. Promise you. If you lose. I committed suicide by jumping off a building. When is Grandma not here to play this with him? Mr. Bai also thinks. I wouldn't bring so many people to testify. Selling human flesh. Master Lee. What are so many people doing here? Today is the 30th anniversary celebration. It's outrageous to be here. Have fun, everyone. I'll make a big announcement later. What's the big deal? It can't be Mr. Lee's marriage, right? Right. It's too big here. Time to start a family. Sister, you are an example of engagement in this book. Now his life comes first. Choose him. Let Hao Xiao play a piano piece for you later. Yes, Grandpa Li. My cousin is a pianist. I heard that Miss Li herself said that you can also play the piano. Is that right? Since it hit by itself. Don't blame me. What tricks can she learn? Hao Xiao, play a piano piece for Grandpa. Sounds of nature. As expected of the Wen family. Grandpa Lin, do you like it? Miss Lin, learned what to let a woman of this status talk to you about. Try it on, okay? Why is that? Didn't Li Sheng learn piano before? What is this? I can play better than him. Miss Hao, is he playing very well? Ordinary, really ordinary. Miss Wen understands music. You should know that the piano music on the stage is excellent. You also understand music. Who are you? Miss Wen should know. Who are you? Nonsense here. Empress, he is a famous pianist in Europe. That is Li, a famous pianist in Europe. You said Li Sheng. How is that possible? He has been by my side for the past 3 years, never talked about himself. I never seem to know this woman. This can't be a lowly escort. First things first. Judge the dead. Doctor. Master Li, you call him. Are you willing to be my young Master Li's grandmother? I would like to disagree. We will never allow such a woman to enter our Li family's gate. It seems that this bed is Mrs. Li. You are right. As for what he did, are you willing? I didn't know Mr. Li before. Sheer, when did you return to the same city? I came back 3 years ago. Grandpa Li. I have been Li Zon's lover for 3 years. But now he has someone he wants to marry. Abandoned. I am not reconciled. That bastard actually abandoned you. Therefore, Grandpa Li, no matter what price I pay, Li Zon. And compared to the Wen family, our Li family is as rich as any other country. Is your better choice. Okay, I promise you. Then please ask Grandpa Bai to take care of my life. What to do about the war? Brothers on, you can't be sorry for the little lady. She has been sorry. Doctor, shut up. I was hungry just now. What did I say to my grandpa? I was hungry just now. What did I say to my grandpa? Let me say a few words to your grandfather. He can choose me. You shut up. Think of a way. It seems that everyone is very afraid of Grandpa Li. Otherwise, at the banquet Madam just Li now is willing to admit defeat in gambling. Want me to admit to dreaming. It turns out that you dare not recognize my Zeng. Brothers on and I. Grandpa said. You want to know? I won't tell you. Billa Billa, do you find me annoying? Yes. If it weren't for revenge. I just want to get away from you now. Brothers on, I'm tired. Call me what? What's your name? My name is Li Zon. The little girl can call me Brothers on. That's what Wen Xiao called you just now. Shut up. Sharon, let's go. Do you have to go to great lengths to get tangled up with other men? I just want to fight hard. I hate Wen Chou so much. As for you. What mistake? To expose him in this way. Danger. Don't worry. Lee's assets are all over the world. Such a posture is worthy of being the young master of the Lee family. Grandma Lee. What's wrong with me? Never let him know. What if Grandpa is catching him now? Tonight? Madam Lee. This big battle is to fulfill the promise of the day. It doesn't matter. Madam Lee, you will receive the reward sooner or later. Stand up for me. It reminds me of the hospital. What's there? I didn't expect it. Madam Lee actually did such an unjust thing. I still want to take the seat of our young lady of the Lee family. I am Grandma Young Master Lee, appointed by Grandpa Lee. I make you disappear. Very simple, then you can try it. The entire Lee family will be destroyed. You think you are Hao Xiao? Hao Xiao is the daughter of the Lee family. Assets all over the world. Rich enough to rival the country. She is the young grandmother of our Lee family. When Hao Xiao is the daughter of the Lee family. Is it you? Humph. Who am I? Shut up. What are you laughing at? I laugh. You are so stupid. Ha ha ha, court death. I want you to eat. It doesn't matter if I die today. Your Lee family is doomed. Why don't I tell you a secret? Listen to you. Who? What are you doing? Let me tell you a secret. What secret? Wen Hao Xiao is not a relative of the Lee family. Wen Hao Xiao is the daughter of the Lee nanny. How do you know that? You can check it yourself. You are crazy. You are crazy. Of course I'm crazy. Because I'm going to kill you. Ha ha ha. Are you afraid? This will kill you. I want to take advantage of your inattention. Tell me about it. Let go of me. Miss, you have to hurry up. Yes. It's our Mrs. Lee. Lee accident. What's the matter? Miss Lee called the police. He took Mrs. Lee to the police station. What are you guilty of? Murder. Miss Lee is now seriously injured in the hospital. Walk to the hospital. Kiko. How? Is to be held accountable. I'll take your grandma in. How are you feeling? Does it still hurt? Station D, what does that mean? The last few times. He really cares more about me than before. Could it be that he likes me? It has nothing to do with you. Doctor, don't be ignorant. There you go. Became my fiancé. Are you starting to treat me coldly? It has no use now. Why should I endure? Nausea escape. Are you crazy? I don't know what means you use. Get Grandpa to let you in, but I will never marry you. Okay, then you can try it with your grandpa. I resisted because he was my grandfather. When I decide to do something, no one can stop. Coincidentally, me too. Doctor, where did you get your confidence? Get out now. Otherwise, I don't want to say worse things to you. The doctor here asked someone to kidnap me. Didn't Grandma want to hurt her? I can't be angry about things during the day. I just wanted to teach her a lesson. Who knows it's ready? Ask someone to tie me up. Take me to the police station.